إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah. And may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon His Prophet Muhammad, his family, his companions, and his followers, all until the day of reckoning. This is a series, and this is the first one of a series regarding taking every time one ayah, which is like a rule that a person needs to learn from, because included in the verse is either a whole verse or part of a verse, some good advice from Allah Azza wa Jal. All of the Quran is good, and it's full of advices, full of exhortations and guidances that we need to learn from. That's why we're taking every time one ayah or a part of an ayah. Now in Surah Az-Zumar, Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, which is ayah number 9, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أمن هو قانت آناء الليل ساجدا وقائما يحذر الآخرة ويرجو رحمة ربه قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب. The meaning is one who is devoutly obedient during periods of the night, prostrating and standing in prayer, fearing the hereafter and hoping for the mercy of his Lord, like one who does not. Say are those who know equal to those who do not know, only they will remember who are people of understanding. So, هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب. This shows us the importance of knowledge in Islam. Knowledge is so essential to the advancement and to the betterment of life in every society, every nation, every culture. However, in Islam, knowledge is based on the knowledge of Allah Azza wa Jal, knowing Allah Azza wa Jal, knowing His deen, knowing the reason why we were created, what is our responsibility in this world, what will happen to us after we die, what is coming in the next life, and so on. So this is important to have this basic knowledge. That's why it is so important to know all these basics and essential pieces of knowledge that a person has to attain, because the more knowledge you have, the better you'll be. In fact, as Allah Azza wa Jal says, إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ. Only the ones who fear Allah are the most knowledgeable, meaning the scholars, those who are well versed in knowing what Allah wants from us Azza wa Jal. That's why it's so important to have more understanding. The Prophet ﷺ said, مَن يُرِدِ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرًا يُفَقِّهُ فِي الدِّينِ. Whom Allah wants to have a good for him, he will be more understanding and have more knowledge of the deen, deep understanding. So it is essential. It is very, very important. And there are many people who have lots of knowledge about this world, about their own life, about how to gain and how to attain money, income, and to increase and to improve their lives and their health, their well-being, and so on. Yet they're so heedless about the hereafter, and this is the loss. They don't have the true knowledge. Yes, you need to know more about your this life, what will improve you, how you can advance yourself in many aspects, and all the aspects of your own job and the advancement of society and so on, in industry, in health, in social being, and so on and so forth. Yet you need to be very knowledgeable about the akhirah, about the hereafter. And that's why Allah Azza wa Jal has condemned those who have more knowledge of this life, but they are so heedless about the hereafter. يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا وهم عن الآخرة غافلون. So they know the apparent part of this life, yet they are heedless about the hereafter. It's so essential to know more the knowledge and understand why you were created in this life and what is the purpose for you and how you live and how you guide yourself through this life according to the book of Allah and the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why you always need to have that knowledge and to go by it in order to worship Allah with vision and understanding. This is how things should be. I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to increase us in knowledge, as Allah says, وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا, and say, Oh Allah, increase me in knowledge. So may Allah increase us in knowledge and help us to improve ourselves to the better and the best. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا